White light falls normally on a soap film of refractive index 1.33 and thickness 5000 angstroms. What wavelength within the visible spectrum, lambda equal to 4000 angstroms to 7000 angstroms, will be strongly reflected? Let us extract data from the problem first. White light falls normally on a soap film of refractive index 1.33. So refractive index is 1.33. Refractive index of the film is 1.33. And thickness 5000 angstroms. Thickness of the film is 5000 angstroms. That can be written as 5000 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter. What wavelength within the visible spectrum will be strongly reflected? Strongly reflected means we have to apply the condition for maximum or constructive interference in the reflected system. White light falls normally. So for normal incidence, R can be taken as 0. The optical path difference between the light ray R1 and ray R2 in the reflected system can be written as 2 mu t cos R plus or minus lambda by 2. And if this optical path difference is equal to integral multiple of lambda, we will get maximum. So when we equate this 2 mu t cos R plus or minus lambda by 2 to n lambda, we can get the condition for maximum as 2 mu t cos R equal to 2n minus 1 lambda by 2, where this n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and onwards. So from this relation, we can write the relation for wavelength lambda as lambda equal to 2 into 2 mu t cos R upon 2n minus 1. Now this mu is known to us, thickness is given, R is equal to 0 for normal incidence. Let us try to find out this wavelength lambda for different values of n. So for n equal to 1, lambda will be equal to 2 into 2 into mu, that is 1.33, into t, that is 5000 angstroms. So we are writing t in angstroms here. So lambda will be obtained directly in angstroms. Cos 0, that will be 1 upon 2n minus 1, 2 into 1, so n is equal to 1 we are putting here, minus 1. So if you calculate this using the calculator, for n equal to 1, lambda comes out to be 26,600 angstroms. This value is not lying in the given range, so this is not our answer. Let us go ahead and calculate the value of wavelength for n equal to 2. So for n equal to 2, lambda is equal to 8867. So by putting the value of n equal to 2 here, other values will be same. We can calculate the value of wavelength as 8867 angstroms. This is also not lying in the given range, so this is also not our answer. For n equal to 3, lambda is calculated as 5320 angstroms. So 5320 angstroms. This is lying in the given range of 4000 angstroms to 7000 angstroms. So this will be our answer. Let us check if there are any other more wavelengths lying in the given range. So for that we will calculate wavelength lambda for n equal to 4. So for n equal to 4, we get the value of lambda as 3800 angstroms, which is less than 4000. So in this problem, there is only one wavelength 5320 angstroms that will be strongly reflected in the given range. So answer for this problem is 5320 angstroms. A glass plate having thickness of 0.4 into 10 raised to minus 4 centimeter is illuminated by a beam of white light normal to the plate. Refractive index of glass is 1.5. Calculate the wavelength within the limits of visible spectrum, lambda equal to 4000 angstroms to 7000 angstroms, which will be intensified in the reflected beam. So in this problem, given thickness of the film is 0.4 into 10 raised to minus 4 centimeters, refractive index of the film mu is equal to 1.5. The white beam of light is falling normally on the plate. So for normal incidence, we can put R equal to 0. We are asked to find out the wavelengths which will be intensified in the reflected beam. So we will have to apply the condition for maximum, condition for constructive interference in the reflected system. Let us consider the two light rays in the reflected system, light ray R1 and light ray R2. The effective optical path difference between these two light rays is obtained as 2 mu t cos r plus or minus lambda by 2. Mu is refractive index of the film, t is thickness of the film, r is angle of refraction, lambda is wavelength of light. Now if this effective optical path difference is equal to integral multiple of lambda, then we will get maximum. So by equating it with the integral multiple of lambda, we will get the condition for maximum in the reflected system as 2 mu t cos r equal to 2n minus 1 lambda by 2, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Let us write the relation for lambda from this. So lambda can be written as 2 into 2 mu t cos r upon 2n minus 1. So let us try to find out the value of wavelength for which constructive interference will take place for different values of n. So let us put first n equal to 1. So for n equal to 1, lambda can be calculated by putting the values of mu, t, r in this relation, and by doing the calculation we can get the wavelength lambda for n equal to 1 as 24,000 angstroms in this case. This 24,000 angstroms doesn't lie in the given range, and therefore let us go ahead with the calculating the value for lambda for n equal to 2. For n equal to 2, lambda can be calculated as 8,000 angstroms. This is also not lying in the given range. So let us calculate for n equal to 3. For n equal to 3, when we put the value of n to be equal to 3, the wavelength lambda is obtained as 4,800 angstroms. Now this value lies in the given range. So this is our answer. Let us find if there are any more wavelengths lying in the given range. So for that, let us calculate the value of wavelength for n equal to 4. For n equal to 4, when you do the calculation, lambda is found to be 3,428 angstroms. Now this value doesn't lie in the given range. So only one wavelength, 4,800 angstroms in the given range of visible spectrum will be intensified in the reflected beam. A drop of oil of volume 0.2 cubic centimeter is dropped on the surface of tank water of area 1 square meter. The oil film spreads uniformly over the whole surface. White light which is incident normally on the surface is observed through the spectroscope. The spectrum is seen to contain one dark band whose center has wavelength 5,500 angstroms in air. Find the refractive index of given oil. So here oil film is spread on the water surface, and volume of this oil drop is 0.2 cubic centimeter. Area of this surface of water is given as 10 raised to 4 centimeter square. 1 square meter, that is 10 raised to 4 centimeter square. So we can calculate thickness of the film from this information. Thickness of the oil film will be equal to volume of the oil dropped upon the area of the water surface. So that will be 0.2 upon 10 raised to minus 4, that is 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 centimeter. Here the volume is given in cubic centimeter and area is given in square meter. So we will convert this area in centimeter square first, and then we will find the thickness of the oil film. So thickness of the oil film is calculated as 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 centimeter. Now the wavelength 5,500 angstroms is given to us, and for this wavelength 5,500 angstroms a dark band is obtained. Means for 5,500 angstroms condition for minimum is satisfied. Now in reflected system, condition for minimum is satisfied when 2 mu t cos r equal to n lambda. Now for minimum thickness we will put n equal to 1, and we can calculate the value of refractive index from this relation. So relation for refractive index can be written as mu equal to n lambda upon 2t cos r. Here n is substituted as 1, lambda is 5,500 angstroms, that is 5,500 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. T is equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 centimeters, and R is taken as 0 because the white light is incident normally on the surface. So for normal incidence, R is equal to 0. So by putting all these values, we can calculate the value of refractive index of the oil, and this is obtained as 1.375 in this case. So refractive index of oil in the given problem is 1.375. White light incident on a soap film of refractive index 1.33 at an angle sine inverse of 4/5, and the reflected light on examination shows dark bands. Two consecutive dark bands corresponding to wavelength 6100 angstroms and 6000 angstroms coincide with each other. Calculate the thickness of the film. So it is given that refractive index of the film is 1.33. Angle of incidence is sine inverse of 4/5. So we can write sine I to be equal to 4/5. Lambda 1 is 6100 angstroms and lambda 2 is 6000 angstroms. We are asked to find out thickness of the film, and for that the given condition is two consecutive dark bands corresponding to these two wavelengths coincide with each other. Means nth dark band of lambda 1, that is 6100 angstroms, coincide with n plus 1th dark band of lambda 2, that is 6000 angstroms. So using this condition, we are asked to find out the thickness of the film. For minimum or dark band in reflected light, the condition is 2 mu t cos r equal to n lambda. So for nth dark band of lambda 1 in reflected light, we can write 2 mu t cos r equal to n lambda 1. And for n plus 1th dark band of lambda 2 in reflected light, we can write 2 mu t cos r equal to n plus 1 lambda 2. So here n is replaced by n plus 1 and lambda 1 is replaced by lambda 2. Now it is given that the two consecutive dark bands corresponding to two wavelengths lambda 1 and lambda 2 coincide with each other. Therefore, the left hand side of this equation 1 and equation 2 are same. So let us equate these right hand sides. N lambda 1 equal to n plus 1 lambda 2. And from this we can calculate the value of n to be equal to lambda 2 upon lambda 1 minus lambda 2. Just rearrange the terms and we will get the relation for n as lambda 2 upon lambda 1 minus lambda 2. Lambda 2 is 6000 angstroms, lambda 1 is 6100 angstroms, and again lambda 2 is 6000 angstroms. So we can calculate the value of n to be equal to 6000 upon 100, that is 60. So in this problem, n is obtained at 60, which can be substituted in this equation number 1. So other parameters in the equation number 1, mu refractive index of the film is given as 1.33, t thickness of the film we want to find, r, that is angle of refraction, that can be calculated actually, cos r can be calculated by using the information given, sin I is equal to 4/5. So cos r can be written as square root of 1 minus sin square r, and sin r is sin I upon mu. Mu is equal to sin I upon sin r, that is Snell's law. So sin r can be written as sin I upon mu. So sin square r can be written as sin square I upon mu square. Therefore cos r is equal to square root of 1 minus sin square I upon mu square, that is 1 minus 4 by 5 square upon 1.33 square. Mu is equal to 1.33. So cos r can be obtained by calculating this as 0.7988. This value of cos r can be substituted in this equation number 1. N is equal to 60, we have just now found out. So putting all these values in this equation number 1, lambda 1 is equal to 6100 angstroms, that is 6100 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter. So the value of t can be calculated as n lambda 1 upon 2 mu cos r. N is equal to 60, lambda 1 is 6100 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter, mu is 1.33 and cos r is 0.7988. We can use the calculator, and the value of thickness of the film can be calculated as 1.72 into 10 raised to minus 3 centimeters. A plane wave of monochromatic light falls normally on a uniformly thin film of oil having refractive index 1.3, which covers a glass plate of refractive index 1.5. The wavelength of the source can be varied continuously. Complete destructive interference is obtained for wavelength 5000 angstroms and 7000 angstroms and no other wavelength in between. Find the thickness of the oil layer. Here a thin oil film is covering a glass surface. Refractive index of this oil film is 1.3, refractive index of glass is 1.5, and refractive index of air we know it is 1. So refractive index of the oil film is greater than refractive index of air and less than refractive index of glass. If we consider the two light rays reflected from upper surface and lower surface of this oil film, then the effective optical path difference between these two rays will be 2 mu t cos r plus or minus lambda by 2 plus or minus lambda by 2. So this lambda by 2 will cancel each other's effect, and therefore effective optical path difference can be written as 2 mu t cos r. Here mu is the refractive index of the oil film. Now why this lambda by 2 is added 2 times? Here the reflection on the upper surface of the film occurs at the surface of the denser medium, and the reflection at the lower surface of the film also occurs at the surface of denser medium, because lower surface of the oil film means upper surface of the glass, and glass is denser as compared to the oil. So two reflections occur at the surface of denser medium, and therefore lambda by 2 is added 2 times. Now adding lambda by 2 times is same as not adding it at all. So effective optical path difference will remain as 2 mu t cos r only. Here mu is refractive index of oil, so it is written as mu oil. It is given that destructive interference is obtained for wavelength 5000 angstroms and 7000 angstroms and no other wavelength in between. Let us say that lambda 1 is 7000 angstroms and lambda 2 is 5000 angstrom. Let the order of the destructive interference, that is order of the minimum of lambda 1 be n1 and order of the minimum, that is order of destructive interference of lambda 2 be n2. For destructive interference we can write the condition as optical path difference is equal to odd integral multiple of lambda by 2. So for n1th minimum of lambda 1 we can write 2 mu t cos r 2 n1 minus 1 lambda 1 by 2, and for n2th minimum of lambda 2 we can write 2 mu t cos r equal to 2 n2 minus 1 lambda 2 by 2. So we have got two equations here. This is equation number 1 for n1th order minimum of lambda 1, and this is equation number 2 for n2th order minimum of lambda 2. Let us divide this equation 1 by 2. So when we divide equation 1 by 2, this 2 mu t cos r on left side will get cancelled with each other. 2 n1 minus 1 divided by 2 n2 minus 1 will be equal to lambda 2 upon lambda 1. So this lambda 2 and lambda 1 is taken on the other side. So we can get 2 n1 minus 1 upon 2 n2 minus 1 to be equal to lambda 2 upon lambda 1. We are assuming lambda 2 to be equal to 5000 and lambda 1 to be equal to 7000. So this can be written as 5 upon 7. So 2 n1 minus 1 can be equated to this 5 and we can get the value of n1 as 3, and 2 n2 minus 1 can be equated to 7 and we can get the value of n2 to be equal to 4. So that means third order minimum of lambda 1 is obtained and fourth order minimum of lambda 2 is obtained. So we can put n1 equal to 3 and lambda 1 equal to 7000 angstroms in equation number 1 and we can calculate the value of thickness of the film, or we can put n2 equal to 4 and lambda 2 equal to 5000 angstroms in this equation number 2 and we can again calculate the value of t. Both values in both cases the value of t will be same. So let us put n1 equal to 3 and lambda 1 equal to 7000 angstroms in this equation number 1. We can write the relation for t from this equation number 1 as t equal to 2n1 minus 1 lambda 1 by 2 divided by 2 mu cos r. So mu is replaced by mu oil here because it is the oil film. Mu oil, refractive index of oil, is given as 1.3. N1 we are putting as 3. Lambda 1 is 7000 angstroms, that is 7000 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. So by substituting all these value, r is equal to 0. For normal incidence, r will be equal to 0. So cos 0 will be equal to 1. So by using the calculator, we can calculate the value of thickness of the oil film as 6.73 into 10 raised to minus 5 centimeter. So when we calculate the value of thickness, it comes out to be 6.73 into 10 raised to minus 5 centimeter. That is equal to 6730 angstroms. So 6730 angstroms is the thickness of this oil film sprayed on the glass surface. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then please subscribe to the channel so that you will get timely intimation of new videos uploaded to the channel. Thank you very much.